How I can make ice cream with the chocolate chips on the toppings. It's so easy. I can even show you. So basically, you always need a bowl to have ice cream, and a scooper, which is a spoon, but I call it the ice cream scooper. So we need to get the chocolate chips. I got a carton full of chocolate chips. So put some ice cream in. Any flavor would still taste good. But I'm using Neapolitan as my example. Boy, this is gonna be the best ice cream I could ever have. It was like like an ice cream waterfall, but it's ice cream, so it can't be watery or melty. Alright. Wash the spoon off of all the ice cream parts. Then put it to the side to do for the dishes, which is sucks. Dishes sucks, right? Okay. Now, next, the chocolate chips. Try not to put in too much chocolate chips because they pour down quickly. But what a good idea is get a handful and put some all around, like that. Now, okay, so this is what it looks like. Ice cream full of chocolate chips. The best dessert you could ever have. Now, put everything away where they belong. And this ice cream I need to hide to do this. So so if you have a stopwatch, you can show me how fast I could run to get the ice cream back and back to the kitchen in seconds. Ready? Set. Go! Okay, I'm back. Now, don't forget spoons. You can never eat ice cream without spoons, especially with this type of toppings, right? You can never eat stuff like this. You can never do something like this. But you know what? To be honest, this will be the best ice cream you could ever take and have in your entire life. But you know what? Try it at home. Try it anywhere. It won't hurt to have it. It doesn't hurt to eat chocolate chips, right? Oh. You know what? That's a 2 thumbs up. No, so good. Yeah. Well, see you next time for my latest Matt Krastel series on my digital camera. And I'll see you next time. So long. Hey, it's Matthew. I want to do a really short one, even though I'm at my elementary school for some reason. I just want to do a really quick one because there's some work going on in my school right now, so I'm going to be doing a really quick one. So, I got something here and it says Coca-Cola. What do you think is in it? Is it a Coke, like the real Coca-Cola, a Slurpee, or 7-Up? Any suggestions over there? If you guess a Slurpee in this cup, you're right, because this was taken. I got this at the Uplands convenience store a couple blocks from here, which a lot of people say it's pretty interesting. Well, when I was on my way to the convenience store right by here, I saw like five weird pranks, and they were following me the whole way to the convenience store. And then when they came right close to me, I told them, next time when you talk to Justin Bieber in person, you should massage his whole body. Massage his whole body out. Like, that would be pretty ridiculously funny, especially for Facebook. Well, okay, see you next time for my newest shows coming out over this summer, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, it's Matthew. Welcome to the Matt Krastel Show, and I'm so excited right now because we now have a special guest star, and that's Cody Doumont, so I want him to come on up. Welcome to my show, Cody.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, bud. And he lent me something. He lent me something. And I don't want you to know what it is, because at least it's from Wendy's, but what do you think is in it? Is it either A, milk, B, a vanilla frosty, or C, mulled milk? Have you ever drank mulled milk before?
No, and I don't plan on it.
Thank you.
That would be rock and roll gross.
Yes. You know my rock and roll rules.
Yep.
Well, you are my rock star anyway. Okay, anyway, if you guess a vanilla frosty, that means you're right, because even though it's melted, it's just melted from just the warm sunshine, because it's like you're in an ice age, but you're not. So anyway, welcome, Cody, and I hope you like doing some stuff that's gonna be ridiculously funny for the show, especially if your friends sees the show.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, so Cody's gonna do something that's really impressive that no one can ever do, but hope you enjoy it. Hey Cody, how'd you even get up there?
Oh, I just jumped.
Jump? How'd you jump up there?
I don't know.
Hope you're not losing balance on that.
Oh, I am.
Okay, you can get down now. Don't want you to lose your hand balance. How'd you?
I climbed.
I'm glad the principal's not here yet.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Otherwise, at least it's not school hours, but you'll probably still get in trouble for doing it.
Yeah, go Canada.
Canada? I can't even see it. There we go. So I'm glad the cops can't catch you.
Yeah.
I would be impressed if the cops came here and arrested you. I would say, stop fighting with my best buddy.
Yeah.
Joy, you should get down pretty soon, bud. Before your mom catches you.
Yeah. Just at the school. Alright. No, we're right where you were the last time. Okay. Alright. Okay. Goodbye. Bye.
You busted again?
Women these days.
Women that love clean-shaven men.
Yeah.
Well, you are clean-shaven, to be honest.
Yep.
I guess is your mom on your way again, or?
Yep. And she's gonna give us a ride home.
Oh, sweet.
Well, for now, I might as well.
Yeah, thanks for being my show, bud. You falling asleep or what? Okay.
Hey, it's Matthew. Welcome to the Matt Krastel Show today. And the reason why I called it this little show, whatever, is because this is black and white color this time. And it's just a great opportunity that I could change colors on my camera design, which is pretty interesting to know that my camera is pretty awesome, even though it's around 11 years old now. So it's pretty awesome to hear that my camera still works, and even though a lot of people think that my camera is just weird, but I don't think it is, but I think you'll probably get most of it pretty cool. So anyway, so yeah, this is going to be black and white this time for the color. That's why I call it the This Old Show, which is, it should say This Old Show, but I call it This Old Show because it's around the song, a country song called This Old House, or This Old House. So that's why I call it the This Old Show, because it's pretty funny to have a title like that. So let's get this party started then. Alright. If you ever wanted to sit on a picnic table when it's all black and white design and all that, sometimes you'll think that when you think of a movie from like the 1930s to like the 1960s and all that, you'll recognize that it's not going to be in like regular color like how we watch the brand new popular movies now. That they have it just black and white like how I'm doing right now. So basically, if you ever see food that's black and white, it's still going to be tasty to eat, just, you know, it's just different because it's just a different color, you know, when it's just like, it doesn't make you think it's so mold or something like that. It's just a different type of color, but still tastes the same. Because that's what people realize, that when you see something with a different color, it just tastes the same. And same with a picnic table. If you ever see it with a different color, like in a real old movie and all that, you'll believe that it's not just real. They just the cameras in the old years from the 1930s and all that. They used to be really old designs and all of that. So that's what you can basically recognize with those type of old movies. And with all these the wind is so distracting me. That's another reason why I called it the Old Show. Anyway, oh yeah, so in the old movies they don't use like VHS tapes or something like that I use right now, but what they use is like those old types of like movie players that they have with these giant circle tapes, sort of like around this big. They use those types of things, but they're still pretty old, but they don't use them now. So around, I think it was the 70s or something like that, they started using my treasured items that I like using this year. Like those VHS videos, audio cassette tapes and all that, and records too were popular around that time. And around the 50s was when they used the small 45s around this small here. And I have lots of the small 45s, which is pretty interesting to know. And also around the 70s, they started getting those large records called the 33s, and they're pretty good because there's a lot of artists that your parents might have heard of, like Led Zeppelin, James Taylor, and
John Fogerty or some around those artists, you'll believe that they're gonna be really old. Like they are old now, but you could still listen to them over and over. Just try to make sure you don't get a lot of scratches on a record, because it's like a CD except it's bigger. So that's my basic things about those old type of music stuff and video stuff. And just calm down, wind, okay? Anyway, sometimes old movies can be into DVDs that they make, like The Lion King. It used to be on VHS, but then he made a special edition of it onto a DVD. I think they did on Blu-ray too, which is pretty awesome. But I don't watch Disney a lot anymore because usually a lot of young kids watch it that I notice are watching. I usually watch older movies now. Yeah, I mostly watch a lot of old movies from like the old age rated movies, like 14 plus and all that. So I'm more into those type of movies instead of Disney. So Disney, I actually gave away almost every one of my Disney VHS movies, except come on, Win, just stop already. I think the Win has to go poo-poo. Okay, anyway, I gave away almost all my Disney VHS videos away to the Now Recycling Exchange right by Kenworth Road. Maybe the one does need to go popo, which is poo poo. Okay. Anyway, the only movie I'm keeping from Disney is a movie called Holes that I watched when I was in grade 5, which is a pretty cool movie. But there's a lot of gun shooting in it, so that's why I'm keeping it. So it's pretty interesting to watch that movie. It was one of my favorite movies when I was in grade 5. When I was into Disney a lot, so I kept that movie, but then the rest I gave away, like Fantasia 1 and 2 and all that, and like definitely, I think my sister still owns The Lion King, but I don't watch it though, but it's probably my sister's though. But there's lots I gave away, like I think Cinderella I totally gave away because I don't watch that at all. There's just lots I don't watch anymore. So yeah, so thanks for watching the Matt Krastel Show on the black and white edition of color called This Ole Show, and I'll see you later. So long. Hey, it's Matthew. Welcome to the Matt Krastel Show today, and it's going to be a short one this time because I only have like a few hula dances I want to show you at Orchard Circle Park, where I am right now, which is right near my place. So I want to do a really short one, and I'm going to start doing some hula dances, so let's get this party started. Alright. Ready for a hula dance or what? Okay, here's one. That's one. And then this one. Hula, 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 hula. That's what Logan's Talks can do. Logan's Talks could totally do that one. That's one of my other friends that I have on Facebook. He could definitely do that dance. And he can even say it. So, because I even teach him how to do it. Well, he actually lives like right down there. So, right by here. So, maybe he'll even see me doing it pretty sometimes. But even though, well, anyway, that's it for this one, and I'll see you another time in the summer where I can show you some more types of cool stuff in the Matt Krastel Show, and I'll see you. So long. Hey, it's Matthew. Welcome again to the Matt Krastel Show, and I'm right beside Sandra Road right now, and maybe I'll try to surprise Elliot Cook on that street, because I know he lives around that area. So I'm gonna tell you a really true story that I want to tell you that happened to me when I was in the grade 8 jazz band. So yeah, let's get this started.
Okay, so I really want to tell you a true story about what happened when I was in grade 8. So I know some people in my band that I knew for almost a year. Luke Weaver and Ethan Olenek, and they've been good band players for a long time. Luke Weaver, he played Barry sax, and Ethan plays the drums. And it's really cool that I noticed that they're really cool players, and how awesome they are comparing to what they really are. So it's really interesting to know that they're like almost pros. Like Ethan Olenek, he was a really cool drum player, especially in drum solos. He was a pretty cool player. So I remember one time during the end of band class where Ethan and Luke, they were trying to do a really cool solo or something.
They were wanting to do a really cool drum solo, and it's like how if you ever seen one of those Barry reeds, a lot of people would. So I remember Luke Weaver was trying to use his Barry reed and try to blow it out without having the sax, and then Ethan Olenek was playing the drum, doing the beat, and then Luke was like, and I also have it on my MP3 so I could listen to it over and over. And it was uploaded by Kenton Dick. He was one of my saxophone players in my band. And I think it was pretty interesting to know that people that you can recognize can be pretty interesting to know. For if you knew someone for a couple of years or something, you'll know that things can be awesome because you get to see them again. And I can't see Elliot Cook somewhere around the street, but I know he lives somewhere on the street. I don't know where, but I guess I can't find him. But oh well, unless he was outside somewhere, I could have surprised him. Well, anyway, see you later for my next Matt Krastel episode, and I'll see you later. So long.